Hey guys, Peyton Snake back here again for another video for you guys today. This is my DVD and Blu-ray update for September 11th, 2019. Got a pretty good stack of movies here to talk and review to you guys about. 12 movies, we got 8 Blu-rays and 4 DVDs. Sorry if I sound a little bit strange, because I've been sick since Monday, and trying to get rid of a cold right now. But so excuse the way I'm talking right now. Anyway, let's get started, shall we? So the first one here I got, this is from Scream Factory. This was a movie I've been wanting to check out for quite some time, and I finally watched it last week. I thought this one was okay. It's not perfect or anything, it's one of those kind of movies I was like, Scream and I Know What You Did Last Summer, Cherry Falls, Urban Legends, like those kind of movies. But this is a movie called Valentine here on Blu-ray from Scream Factory. I honestly thought this was going to get released from the Warner Archive, but surprisingly it didn't. And Katherine Heigl is in this, and so is Marley Shelton. But this movie is basically... It starts off with this kid who is, at this dance, who gets picked on. He goes to I think he goes to a mental hospital, and it's like years later, the kids that picked on him, they're now adults. I think they're adult. Yeah, they're adults now. It's like 13 years later, and it basically just shows where they're at now. And of course, all of a sudden, these murders are starting to happen. Someone dressed up as in this Cupid-like mask is going around killing people in these terrible ways, one by one. And I actually thought this was a cool movie. I mean, like I said, it's not perfect. I think I liked Cherry Falls a little bit better. I think that one was a pretty cool one, with, Jay Moore and Brittany Murphy. But this, of course, has a, versatile artwork cover, there. But, no, I mean, this really wasn't bad for, a slasher movie, but definitely check this one out if you guys haven't seen it yet. Alright, the next one here I got, this is from a company called Doppelganger Releasing. This is a movie I've been wanting to get on Blu-ray for quite some time. I've always loved this movie. It's a Wes Craven movie. This is one of his earlier movies, and Linda Blair's in this one too, and that is Summer of Fear here on Blu-ray. This was also named, I think in some countries, called Stranger in Our House. I think this was actually a TV movie, if I'm not mistaken. But, I know, I do like this movie, but the only thing about it is, the only thing I don't like about this release, it's because it took some scenes out. And I don't know why they did that. I think this was also in theaters in some other countries. I can't remember exactly. But this movie is basically about, Linda Blair. She plays I think she's 16 in this one. But her mom's sister died in the car accident, and so her sister's daughter is going to come visit the family, and who is, what's her name? Lee Purcell. I think that's her name. She comes and visits, and stays with the family for a while, and everything is going fine until strange things are happening. Linda Blair's finding strange things in her suitcase. She finds these kind of teeth, and just weird and bizarre stuff is happening, and there's just something not right about this girl. And of course, you find out later on in the movie that she's this witch, and she's trying to get everyone in her family, especially, to believe her, but no one, of course, believes her. But this is absolutely a must-see movie, and it is a shame that this is only they cut some scenes out. I don't know why they did, but man, what's her name is in this one? Fran Drescher's in this one, and she was young and pretty back in the day. Alright, the next one here I got. Now, this one I meant to review in the last update, but I couldn't find it because my local Walmart lately has been crap. Because they're moving stuff all around. They shrunk the movie section up, and I'm just not finding any of the good movie releases that I've been searching for. So I've been going to another Walmart, and I've been successful at the other one I've been going to so far. But this is a movie I've been wanting to see. I actually thought this was some sort of like knockoff like comedy like movie, like a Comedy Central like movie. But when I looked it up, I heard it was a slasher movie, and this was a TV show that came on back in the '60s. This was called the Banana Splits movie here on Blu-ray. Now this one, I actually really like this one. There was so much gore and stuff in it. Now I was kind of wondering too, because this was put out by Warner Brothers. I was kind of like wondering how Warner Brothers released a movie like this, because you know what, they don't sorry, again, it's a cold, but they usually don't release like slasher movies like this, like random ass like slasher movies. Only if it's you know what I mean, like if it was like a direct sequel to something. This was actually a TV show by Hanna-Barbera did back in the day. But this movie is basically about this kid. I think it's his birthday, and you know his favorite show is the Banana Splits, and he gets for his birthday, gets a ticket to go see them live, like see a live show of it, and he brings a friend over, and what ends up happening is when he goes there, you know, it's all hell breaks loose, because you know these characters, you know, honestly, they look like it's people in costumes, but it's robots. Of course, the robot things, they end up going wrong, and you know they end up going around killing people, and you know just these crazy, bizarre deaths. Really, probably one of the goriest movies I've seen in such a long time. I actually really like this one. But yeah, definitely check this one out, because this one was so gory. I had to pause that for a sec, because you heard when I was reviewing that last one I was coughing a little bit. So you may see me do that a couple times. Alright, the next one here I got. Again, this was another one that I had a hard time getting at my local Walmart, because again, you know, like I said, they've been moving stuff around. They had the DVD copy, I mean, but they didn't have the Blu-ray one, but I did get the Blu-ray one. This is one I did review and I saw in theaters, and I really did like this movie. This is the new Blumhouse movie, Ma, here on Blu-ray. And you know, Octavia Spencer, she does a great job in this movie playing this creepy woman. But this one is basically about you know, a group of these friends. You know, they're just gonna go out partying, just doing what teenagers do: smoke pot and drink alcohol. And they go to the beer store, try to get someone to buy beer for them. They end up coming across Octavia Spencer's character, and she's like, "Oh no, I'm not interested." And then you know, all of a sudden, you know, she's like, "Oh, okay, I'll do it." This never happened. Or she buys him the alcohol, and then one day she's like, "If you want to spend time with me, you can." And of course, you know, they spend time in her basement, and she basically turns it into a bar and a local like hangout. And she's like, "Now you can do anything you want to here, but the only rule is don't go upstairs. That's my private area." And of course, you know, things are going fine until, you know, there's weird things are happening, and you know something's off about Octavia Spencer's character, and you know, there's just something not right about her. I don't really want to ruin it too much. That's pretty much all I could say, because there's actually like a twist that goes on here. I know a lot of people complain too that the trailer to this spoiled everything. I don't think it ruined everything. I mean, I think the trailer just basically showed, I mean, what was happening. I mean, I don't think it ruined anything, but I really did enjoy this one, though. Alright, this next one here, this is a Black Friday movie I got a while back. I watched this one. I did watch the first one. I didn't really care about that one too much. Didn't really care about this one either for some reason. I don't know why. But that is Deep Blue Sea 2 here on Blu-ray. This was a direct-to-video film that came out last year. And of course, you know, it's about the sharks. I don't know, this one was alright. As you can see, I was trying to get some done I had in the pile for a while, so got some done. I've been needing to watch for like months. Alright, the next one here I got, this is from Disney. And I have not seen this movie in years. I remember really liking this movie. But that is Ratatouille here on Blu-ray. You know, I think I've just about gotten every Disney movie I want, except for one. Which I'm pretty sure I'll get in the future. But this one is basically about this rat named Remy. Yep, Remy. And he's obsessed with cooking. And he's obsessed with this one cook named Gusteau who passed away, and he owns this restaurant, and he ends up making the soup at the restaurant, because he likes cooking, of course, and the soup is called Ratatouille, and everyone likes it, and everyone thinks it's good. It's just a fun Disney movie. I've always kind of liked this one. Alright, the next one here I got is Finding Dory here on Blu-ray. This is one I reviewed a couple years ago. I really did like this one. Such a good throwback movie. I think I like this one just as much as the first one. Which, if you guys don't know what Finding Nemo is, that one was about when Nemo gets taken by one of the fishermen and gets taken to a dentist, and and the one clownfish, his father's trying to find them and stuff. And this one, however, this is about Dory, and she basically, it's basically all about her, and she's trying to find her parents because she hasn't seen them in like a decade, and because she has this short-term memory loss, and she's on this adventure trying to find her parents, and of course, Nemo and his father are trying to find her, because we're conditioned, she's got short-term memory loss. I don't know, I really like this movie. I really like this one just as much as the first one. I know this is one that people have been wanting to see for a while. I really like this one. I think this one really worked, and they did a great job bringing this movie back. It just really worked to me, in my opinion. Alright, the last one here I got. Now, I don't know if I'm going to see the other one that they're doing. I hadn't seen the trailer for that one yet. But I might watch that one soon, the trailer. I rewatched this one the other day, and it's... and the way... I understand why they did what they did with this movie. I mean, because, technology now... But this is the new Jumanji movie, Welcome to the Jungle, here on Blu-ray. Another one I got from Black Friday. And I just watched this one a couple nights ago. This one, of course, it's not perfect. Not as good as the original one, which I've always loved and grew up with that. This one is worth watching, and again, it's really understandable why they did what they did with this. Because, if you haven't seen the original one, it was about the board game, and, the Alan Parrish character, he rolls like roll a 5 or an 8, I think, and you get stuck in the game until someone else rolls a 5 or an 8, and and 26 years go by, and these new kids move into the house, and they find the game and they play it. He comes out of the game and all this other stuff is happening, other like animals, and a soldier guy comes out of the game. But this is like this one is about these kids who get detention, and their punishment is to clean this classroom up, and they end up coming across this Jumanji video game, and they end up playing it, and when they choose their characters, they go inside the game, and they turn like from these kids, and they turn into like these characters. Like one of them turns into like Jack Black, one of them is The Rock, Kevin Hart, and Karen Gillan. And, basically it's kind of like the same thing, but way different because modern day-ish. Trying to find a way to get out of the game and try to beat the game. And if they finish the game, everything will end. But I actually did like this one, and like I said, it's not as good as the original one, but You know, I liked it enough to get this one. I mean, I know that new one is. I forgot what the new one was called though, but I don't know if I'll go see it in theaters. But if it does come out the Blu-ray or something, I will get it because I really like to see what they do with it. But I did like this one though. Alright, and now on to the DVDs. Now, the first one here I got, now again, this was another one that I was trying to look for probably for a week. And I finally found it in the other Walmart I've been going to. You know, and this is one of the shows I really liked. I got this first season last year. Really wanted to check it out. And I really loved it. And I was so excited. I was really that hyped to get season 2 because I really wanted to see season 2 so bad, and I finally did. I love this show, and this is called The Good Doctor Season 2 here on DVD, which, if you don't know what the show is, it's basically, you know, Freddie Highmore is playing the surgeon with autism, and, you know, this is him, you know, the one doctor, the one that took care of him, Dr. Glassman. He has, like, some kind of, like, cancer or something, and he has, like, 5 months to live. It's basically, you know, like, each episode is different, you know, it's, you know, like, stuff is happening, like, in the hospitals, like, there was this one where, they cut this big guy, he had, like, all this, I don't know how to explain it, like, all this, like, big fat on him, and they surgically took it off of him, and all that stuff, and there was one when, this girl was in a car accident, and, they gave her a new face, and, you know, but then, you know, meanwhile, you know, while, you know, the stuff at the hospital, meanwhile, you know, we deal with stuff, you know, with, Freddie Highmore's character, you know, who has autism. I really love this show, and I really, am looking forward to seeing season 3, but really, really good show. Highly recommend this one, and unfortunately, this is not on Blu-ray, but, you know, it's okay. I mean, it is what it is, but, really love this show. Alright, the next one here I got, I don't know what in the hell took me so long with getting, all the seasons. I just watched this season. I do have one more season I got, but I have all the complete series. I just have to watch that one last season. But I got Full House, the complete 4th season here on, DVD, and the other one I got was season 5, which you'll see me review about that one in the future update. But it's cool to finally have all the Full House, you know, seasons on DVD. Really hopefully one day. I just had this like feeling that maybe like the Warner Archive or something could release like seasons out the Blu-ray. I don't know. I don't know if that's possible, and that and maybe Family Matters. I don't know. That would be kind of cool to see. I don't know what you guys think, but you know, this is a show that, you know, everyone knows. You know, they did the reboot Fuller House, which I heard, unfortunately, it's ending this year from what I've heard, which I am kind of upset about it. But you know, I knew it was going to happen sooner or later. So I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it was fun seeing them come back again, though, for a couple years that they did it for. But you know, everyone knows this show. You know, Michelle, DJ Tanner, Stephanie Tanner. Everyone knows this. Basically, like a show that relates to your life and stuff. Now, these last two here. Now, these ones I got at I went to a flea market a couple months back, before the summer started. Finally watched these ones. Excuse me. And I don't know, these ones were okay. I got Vampire Killers, which I thought was going to be a fun one, kind of like a Shaun of the Dead, or like a zombie, like horror comedy, like movie, like a dark black like comedy movie. This one was alright. The jokes were not really funny at all. The last one I got, this one I just got them watching a few moments ago. This one was alright. This one was a Lifetime Movie Network, I believe. My mom said she'll take it because, you know, she likes those kind of movies. But, you know, Perfect Neighbor. You know, these were only $1 that I got from the flea market. It's about this girl who's like, woman who is like this neighbor or something, and she's like crazy. I don't know, this one was alright. But that is it for this DVD and Blu-ray update. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and sorry about the coughing, and if I sound funny, and like I said, I'm trying to get this cold out of here. I go back to work tomorrow. I've been off since Monday. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.